Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife's sister Adebimpe presented Ooni of Ife with the tallest frame ever, for his 50th birthday. Ooni of Ife is celebrating his 50th birthday today, his golden jubilee. People have come from around the globe to celebrate with the Ooni of Ife. He hosted dignitaries and he's still hosting dignitaries, okay? And one of Ooni of Ife's sister that looks a lot like the Ooni of Ife, the dark, as dark as Ooni of Ife, has presented one of the tallest frame ever to the Ooni of Ife to mark his golden jubilee. But that is not what this gist is about. Upon getting to the palace of the Ooni of Ife, that was yesterday night when that this thing was presented to the Ooni of Ife, saying that Tadenikawo was not in the palace. She got really, really upset because we got a report that as at yesterday morning, the attire that Tadenikawo was supposed to wear and come to the event was ready and had been delivered to the mother. Now, Ooni of Ife has another daughter that looks exactly like him. That is Adewamiwa. Adewamiwa is not schooling in Nigeria. Adewamiwa is schooling, I think, somewhere around Europe. Adewamiwa was made to come from Europe to be with the father to celebrate his 50 years anniversary. And then that was the same reason why Ooni of Ife wanted Tadenikawo to be there. But we all understand what is going on between Ooni of Ife. If you have been following the trend, you know the trajectory of events between Ooni of Ife and Olori Naomi. Naomi had made it very clear that she is not coming for that event. She's not bringing Tadenikawo. She does not want anything to do with the royal family because and they are all very upset that for the Ooni of Ife to stay in one place, he doesn't want to let their daughter go, he does not want to. And as long as Oni carries on with that kind of attitude, that Nami said she would not be friends with the Ooni of Ife. As we are talking, the birthday celebration, as in the grand finale, kicked up yesterday. As a matter of fact, before 12 midnight, they had already started. Ooni of Ife had to cut one of his biggest cake around 12 midnight. All the prayers, goodwill, so many people. The palace is filled up to the brim with well-wishers, lovers of the Ooni of Ife, bearing all sort of gifts to the Ooni of Ife. I told you from the very beginning, Ooni of Ife has got a lot of goodwill because he is a people person. People love him a lot. He is very liberal and he is easygoing, completely down to earth. I know a lot of people will argue this because of all of this group of people who are following him and ringing bell, but it's important for people to understand that this is their traditional thing that must be done. So now we heard that when Adebimpe presented Ooni of Ife with that very tall, like the tallest frame ever, Ooni was very, very happy. Ooni has been so happy since yesterday, except for one thing, that when it gets to his mind, he feels by the fact that Tadenikawo was not there. Now, Adewamiwa, who is schooling in Europe, was brought from Europe. Adeshina and the other twin girl, they are there in the palace. Ooni wanted all of them to celebrate with him this birthday, but he felt really, really bad and disappointed that Olori Naomi did not bring Tadenikawo. And I think that Naomi is trying to make a statement there to let Ooni know the gravity of pain that she has gone through and disappointment. That if it has to do with you making decisions that can favor you, I'm not going to do it. Meanwhile, there are a lot of people who think that, okay, Naomi should have just gone since it's Tadenikawo's father's birthday celebrating and it's not an ordinary birthday, it's a golden jubilee. A lot of people are of the opinion that Olori Naomi should have just gone, that it won't cost her anything to have gone there. But at the end of the day, like I would always tell you, it's a person who wears the shoe that knows how it itches. Now, going to the palace of the Ooni of Ife is not just about going there, but Nami may just want to be careful because as a mother, the greatest gift you ask God for is to keep you alive for to take care of your kids or your kid. And so Nami is trying to be as careful as possible. If you have been following the event, you know the things that have happened left, right, and center. And apparently is the reason why Nami completely declined. And it does seem as if Nami is not going to make it to the birthday. Now, as at the time I'm making this video, it's about 2:10 p.m. if you're going by the Nigerian time. We have been monitoring events in the palace. No, Lori Nami is still not there. Tadenikawo is not there. And it doesn't seem like she is coming. And they said this is one area where Ooni of Ife has been, so upset that Nami should have at least tried to bring the boy there. Then Adebimpe insisting that if Ooni will give her the go-ahead to go to Akure or anywhere Nami is to bring Tadenikawo, she is going to do it. My question is that how are you going to do it? Are you just going to go and seize Tadenikawo by force because you are a woman? You understand how a woman will fight. When it comes to a child, you might be, a woman may be as weak as anything in your own opinion, but if you want to test the strength of that woman, try to take their kids from them or try to hurt their kid. The weakest woman in the world will become the strongest woman in the world. And so this is what everybody is saying. Adebimpe saying that Kabiyesi should let her go. Now, Adebimpe and Queen Naomi, they are not necessarily that close. They have their beef. As in, I don't know, for some reason, it's never going away. But, the thing is that, from what we heard, if the information is true, Adebimpe's approach is usually a fire brigade approach. Her approach is not like the elder sister's approach, who is meek and will want dialogue before anything. Adebimpe's approach is a fire brigade approach, and like she is saying that if Ooni of Ife will permit her, she will go and she'll make sure she comes with Tadenikawo. Apparently, she'll be willing to put up the fight to be able to get Tadenikawo from the mother. But what good will that do anyone? Because at the end of the day, the tension will be higher than it is right now. If you ask me, the tension between the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi right now is really tough. And the situation is getting even more messy by the day because Ooni of Ife is also trying to use a fire brigade approach on Lori Naomi. And it does seem as if that is not working at all. And right now, we are looking at it as though, yes, so Lori Naomi has made up her mind completely that, look, no matter what it looks like, it might look like I am missing the most important thing in my life. Let it be. But you see me, I am not returning back to the palace of the Ooni of Ife. So this is what is happening. Right now, the celebration is ongoing. People are coming, bearing gifts, singing songs, doing all sorts of things for the Ooni of Ife. And we, from Delaram, we are also saying happy birthday to you, the king. May God bless you. May God give you long life and prosperity. May your desires in life come to pass. We say, may God continually bless you and uplift you. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.